Okay, we'll start the session, and since the session is going to be posted on YouTube also, so I'll just read the mandatory disclaimer first, and then we'll start the session. The session on smart money concept is strictly for the academic purpose, and the content shared here reflects my own personal understanding about the market and market structure. It's not a recommendation, financial advice, or solicitation to buy or sell any financial instrument, including stocks, indices, futures, options, or any other financial instrument. Trading in financial markets involves substantial amount of risk and may not be suitable for all the participants. If you are attending this session, you acknowledge that you are solely responsible for your trading decisions. The presenter shall not be liable for any financial losses incurred based upon the concepts discussed, and trade responsibly. All right, guys, we'll start the session. See, only one indicator that I have plotted on my chart, and there is no drawing. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm gonna discuss this week trades. So what I'll do, I'll just replay to previous week, and Friday closing. I'll just replay to sorry.
Since it's a day trading, you are going to show it in 5 and 1 minute chart, or how it is? Or
I'll tell you.
going to?
We will first move to the Friday closing. On any time frame you can move. I'll just replay to
Okay.
the Friday closing. Okay. So this was a Friday closing. Friday, yes. Now, since we will be doing intraday trades, so my time frame is higher time frame is 5 minutes, and the lower time frame is 1 minute. So a higher time frame, in the higher time frame we form the bias, and in the lower time frame we execute the entries. So we'll shift to 5 minutes. So after the session has closed on Friday, we will do some kind of a homework for the next week. So this is 28 November. Sorry, this is 27 November. एक दिन और आगे बढ़ाना पड़ेगा इसको, बढ़ा देते हैं.
It's better you enable the session.
नहीं हो गया 15:25 तक हो गया. So this was the last candle on 5 minutes. So now the Friday week has closed. We will plot our levels. So on the 5 minute we can clearly see that the market was in the bearish structure, right? The change last character was changed in the bearish direction. So on the 5 minute our bias was bearish. So in bear, when the market is in the bearish structure, we try to spot the level from where the market can give us some bearish entries. So the first point of entry is when the market closes below the IDM. So here the market did not close below the IDM. Okay. Second point of entry is we look for whatever is the first fair value gap plus order block immediately above the IDM. We take the entry from here. So this was the level. This and this. There was a gap over here. So market also has breached over this. So this is also not important. This level is also not important. Third point of entry is from the point where the market will change the structure. If the market closes above this, market will change its structure. So this is the last point where bears can defend the positions. So this is one area from where the market reverses. So we will just swing plus whatever is the gap there. This is gap. This is a gap. This entire zone as our supply area. Okay, this is it's a sorry. So I'll just change the color. We know it's the bearish one. So I'll just change it to red. Okay. So this is one probable zone from where we can take trades in the following week. And also, since we are looking at the 5 minute time frame, we also have to look at the higher time frame to see whether our bias is not getting conflicting the higher time frames. So we'll shift to 15 minutes. This all we have to do after the Friday session is closed and Monday session is closed. See, in the 15-minute time frame, it was in the bullish structure. Okay, so this basically completes our 5 minute time frame. So what we will do, a possible area from where the market can bounce back. So in the 15-minute time frame, this is the area from where if the market closes below this, then it will change its character. So this higher gap will be the strong demand area in 15 minutes. This is the 15 minute, and since it's a demand area, I will change this to green color. Okay, so our levels for the next week are already plotted. I'll now to the 5 minute time frame. Now we'll start replaying. See, Monday market opened in the supply zone, and we could see that
Anurag, your voice
it
is
did not.
breaking. Sorry to disturb, interrupt. Your voice is
Is it
breaking, it seems.
is it okay now?
Sagar,
Hello,
is it the same for you?
hello. Is the
Yes, yes, yes. It is in between breaking, and now it is okay.
okay?
Correct.
Might be some there is some connection problem, Wi-Fi connection and all.
Okay.
So, anyways, the market opened in the supply zone. So, this from this area we will shift to 1 minute time frame. Okay, and since our bias was bearish and we had to take the trade once the market comes in this area, so we will take the trade in the 1 minute time frame. The market was in the bullish structure. Say it was a change of character in the green direction. So we'll have to wait for market to turn from bullish to bearish in the 1 minute time frame. Then only we can take the trade. So as of now, the structure of the market is something like this. This is one swing, and this. Okay. So we will have to wait for market to break this swing. Then only we can say that the market in 1 minute has turned from bullish to bearish. So we will keep on, and it has to break this level with a fair value gap. If it does not break with a fair value gap, will not take the trade. The market is okay. This level was something here. I'll just remove this. Yes. So here it broke this level, but it did not break it with a significant fair value gap. So what we'll do, we'll shift our level from here to here, and we will again wait for this level to get broken with a fair value gap.
Recording in progress.
See here, the market has broken with a fair value gap. This was one candle, this was inside candle, one candle, two candle, and three candle. There was a gap here. There was a gap, clear gap in between this candle. So we will take from the start of the trade gap. Once the market comes back to this entry of the gap, we will take a trade. So our entry, short entry will get executed over here, and our SL will be this swing. slightly above this swing, and we can keep our target as 1:2, whatever market offers, 1:2. Okay, and we'll see how it performs. See, this is what happens. It was very near to our target, then it reverses. So psychologically, sometimes it's draining.
And
Finally,
for the options, which strike price you usually take? On the ATM only
on ATM, yeah.
at the minute. Okay.
Hmm.
Because what I can see here, now 1 minute, the
Hmm.
fluctuation between the last low swing low to the last high, right? This side, ये जो
Hmm.
box में है,
Hmm.
this if you correlate with the ATM strike price chart, right? Then I think in on ATM strike price, it will be huge strike actually, right?
Normally it does not happen. You when there was a gap created over here, you plot that level on your chart in the ATM or ITM, whatever you're taking. You more or less get an idea what the likely price will be when the market again comes to this direction. Sometimes
Okay.
it happens if it comes very late, then there would be might be some theta decay and all. But if it comes very, I mean, just after making this level, if it comes immediately, then there
What
is
we can do now,
absolutely
for better understanding, if you can have uh, uh, another chart within the screen which has a ATM, this one, what you call ATM strike price.
so the charge gets expired every expiry, huh? So that's why you cannot have. So this was a Monday trade. So Monday chart now trading view does not give you previous expiry charts of
Yeah,
the.
that is one issue. Yes, yes, correct.
That is the issue. Otherwise, it does not happen. I normally take trades. I mean, I just see the prices, what the prices were there at this point of time. I normally place a limit order, or might be a 1 point lower than that, and then
Mm-hmm.
not an
Or you can
issue.
take this week's chart also.
Hey,
That is
Anurag,
also.
one second, before you move from this chart, right? Can you go to indicators and look for this DIY? Just go to indicators, DIY.
DIY.
Yeah, the first one.
Hmm.
Yeah, wait, let it process. Yeah, you can check this indicator, right? I think when I was looking at this is a lagging indicators. I think it posts those labels only after a certain lag, right? But if you see, it calls out some of those entry points, right, very accurately.
Hmm. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll just make इसको favorite कर लेता हूँ. Add this to my favorite. So I'll look into that.
Because if you zoom out, right, the higher time frame, I think the point of interest for the supply zones where you marked, right, or demand zones, I think this is also automatically calculating those. I just wanted to see if those references and your references are same or not. If you go to like 15-minute or a day's chart, right, the one which you
Hmm.
started
Hmm. Yes.
before explaining. Yeah.
इसका भी 15 मिनट में यही डिमांड होना रहता है.
Hmm.
आई थिंक इसका और सिर्फ ऑर्डर ब्लॉक आ रहा है. मेरा पूरा गैप आ रहा है.
ठीक है, देखो मतलब see if it
I'll look into it, and I'll also monitor it during the live market. Let's see how it uh, and
okay.
I'll update you whatever my comments upon this indicator would be. Okay, so we'll come back to a 5-minute chart. Now, after this trade gets taken, we will wait for market to break the structure, make a new IDM, then we will trade. Otherwise, we'll wait. We'll keep on waiting till then. The trading is most of the time waiting. See, it has broken the structure. Now we'll wait market either to take this IDM, and once the IDM gets taken, our supply area will be, there are 2 points. One is which is immediately the fair value gap plus order block, which is immediately above the IDM. So immediately above the IDM is this one. This is a gap, and this is the entire zone. It is our supply area. This is our first supply area, and our last supply area will be whatever, wherever there, this is the higher high. Beyond it, the market will change the structure. So this is the last area where the bulls can defend, bears can defend their position. So this will be our second supply zone, and so we will wait market to come to either of the level. See, market did not come to either of the level. It instead created a new idea, and our supply area will still be same because in this leg there is no fair value gap. So our fair value gap is in this leg only. So we will keep this zone. Now the market is going down. No trade is getting developed. In this, once the market has taken this IDM, there is a fair value gap over here, 1, 2, and 3. So this becomes a new supply area. If the market comes over here, we'll take a trade. It doesn't, we won't. Instead, it created another one. Now it has so this it has created a new IDM. Now this IDM, the specialty of this IDM is that the IDM and lower high are both at the same level, right? So if the market closes above this, then the market will change its character and will turn into bullish. So this is the last area where the bull bears can defend the position. If the market comes in this zone, we'll take the trade. So we'll shift to 1 minute, and let's see market comes in this area or not. Now it has come to this area. So it is in the 1 minute, it's in the bullish structure. So this is the last swing that market made while making this bullish structure. If it takes out this level with a fair value gap, we will initiate a short trade. But here we have to be cautious because now the 15-minute demand zone will start from here. So while taking our profits, we have to be moderate in this trade. See, market took this level with a fair value gap. See, now one trade will get developed. इस जोन में आ गया मार्केट, हमारी ट्रेड यहीं पे डेवलप हो गई, एंड इट विल बी अ शॉर्ट ट्रेड यहाँ पे डेवलप हो गई, तो यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, यहाँ पे, एंड आवर SL will be this, and target will be, normally it is 1:2, but in this scenario you have to be more modest to take your game, because your 15-minute demand zone will start. So we'll see. So it gave the target. Now since it has entered into a 15-minute demand zone, above 5 minutes we will forget the bearish nature 5 minute wala. Now we will shift to a 3 minute because it's a 15-minute demand zone. We'll shift to a 3 minute time frame and we'll look for the bullish opportunities from here on. So for bullish opportunity to develop, market should create, it's in the bearish structure, it should give a hint that it is shifting from bearish to bullish in the smaller time frame. Then only we can take the bullish trades. See, at this point of time, if the market closes this level, this swing with a fair value gap, then we can take a bullish trade from here. Now it has, there's some issue with my, it has created a new IDM. Now we will take a bullish trade once this level gets taken out with a fair value gap. Instead, market didn't take it. It created a new IDM here. यहाँ पे बनाया था तो इसको फेयर वैल्यू गैप से निकाल दिया इसने. अब इस जगह पे हम एंट्री लेंगे अगर हमारा ट्रेड बनता है तो. यहाँ पे it will be a long position. Yes, यहाँ पे बने, यहाँ पे एंट्री लेंगे and our SL will be slightly below this lower low and we'll take a 1:2. ये ट्रेड में बोल रहा था कि इसमें मैंने पार्शल बुक कर लिया था.
Andrea, I think you need to make it 0.5 instead of 0.5x, 1x you have to make. Because, yeah.
नहीं, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मैं तो खुद क्लिक कर रहा हूँ. ये तो तब होता है जब मैं इसको प्ले कर दूंगा. मैं तो इसको मैनुअली क्लिक कर रहा हूँ.
नहीं, मैनुअली आपको 2 बार क्लिक करना पड़ता है एक कैंडल के लिए.
अच्छा, ओके.
0.5 ना.
यहाँ पे आ गया टारगेट. ओके, सो अब हमारा ये भी कंप्लीट हो गया 5 मिनट का, 15 मिनट का. ठीक है, अब हम इसमें देख लेंगे हमारा 5 मिनट में स्ट्रक्चर क्या चल रहा है. 5 मिनट में स्ट्रक्चर चल रहा
Yeah,
है.
Anurag, can you just can you go back from start, right, to say how you're biasing long and short both, right, during various time frames? वो थोड़ा मुझे like you
श्योर
started
श्योर.
off with a with one
हाँ,
bias,
इसको
right? Then up
इसको
higher,
कंप्लीट करके
lower,
मैं,
you went on changing based on the.
यस, आई टेल यू. इसको एक बार कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं, देन आई जस्ट,
Okay.
ये पूरा वीकेंड तक कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं, देन आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन यू व्हाई different biases were taken.
Okay.
Okay, so अब यहाँ पे 5 मिनट में भी कैरेक्टर बुलिश हो गया है. So now we can take a bullish trade once this IDM gets swept. Then we can take the trade from this area because IDM के नीचे में whatever the fair value gap is there, यहीं पे आ रहा है. This is the gap. तो इस जगह से ले सकते हैं. अगर आया मार्केट, then we'll take the trade, otherwise we'll leave. It took the IDM, बट ये हमारे एरिया में अभी तक नहीं आया. ये एरिया यहाँ पे नहीं आया. Instead, it has broken the structure and it created a new IDM. यहाँ पे ये एक्चुअली फ्राइडे का मार्केट है. आई वाज नॉट देयर, आई वाज नॉट ट्रैकिंग द मार्केट, बट व्हेन आफ्टर मार्केट आई एनालाइज, यहाँ पे ये आइडियल स्वीप नहीं किया था, अदरवाइज ये ट्रेड बन जाता, बिकॉज यू कैन क्लियरली सी इस कैंडल का जो लो था, इट वाज 26,006.65, और इसका जो लो था it was 26,007.25, so by around 60 paisa it survived. So otherwise, had it taken the liquidity of this, we could have created one trade over here. तो यहाँ तो बना नहीं ट्रेड, एंड यहाँ पे तो मार्केट एंड ही हो गया शायद. एनीवेज देयर इज वन ट्रेड अपॉर्चुनिटी गेटिंग डेवलप्ड फॉर मंडे. यहाँ पे उसने मार्केट, यहाँ पे इसने आईडीएम स्वीप करके ऊपर में क्लोजिंग दे दी है, एंड उसके बाद अगर हम 1 मिनट में जाएंगे इस जगह पे, ये इस एरिया को इसने एक फेयर वैल्यू गैप से निकाला, ये फेयर वैल्यू गैप से निकाला है. तो हमारी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी बनती है इस जगह पे, अराउंड यहाँ पे बनती है हमारी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी. अराउंड दिस एरिया में बनेगी. दिस विल बी अवर एसएल, एंड टारगेट वही 1:2 होगा. तो ये हमें नेक्स्ट वीक में पता चलेगा कि वेदर यहाँ पे खत्म हो गया मार्केट. सो ये अगर यहाँ पे आता है मार्केट मंडे को, तो वी कैन टेक अ ट्रेड ओवर हियर. सो दिस इज हाउ दिस वीक हैज प्लेड. एंड आपका जो सुरेंद्र जी आपका क्वेरी है, मैं उसको बता देता हूँ एक बार. मैं इसको सारी ड्रॉइंग्स हटा देता हूँ.
आपको पहले हायर टाइम फ्रेम, हाँ ओके, वनडे में चाहिए.
So we will go to Friday closing of previous week. This was a Friday closing. Okay, so this was the Friday closing. Okay. So on Friday closing, we are analyzing the session. So our intraday time frame is 5 minutes. Okay. So in the 5-minute time frame, market was in the bearish structure. So our bias was bearish.
No, daily you had a bias of?
डेली से भी मतलब नहीं है, हमें हमें तो इंट्राडे पे ट्रेड बनाना है. सो वी विल लुक फॉर द बायस व्हाट एवर 5-minute टाइम फ्रेम इज सेइंग.
तो फ्राइडे क्लोजिंग में so you're analyzing the Friday data.
Friday data, Friday 28th of this November closing, after market hours we start analyzing for the next week. So in the 5 minutes,
okay, understood,
in the
understood.
5-minute
So
time
Friday,
frame, we are saying
basically Friday close का data you are analyzing now. Okay. ठीक है.
Friday close का on 28th of November afternoon we will start analyzing the Friday data. So in the 5-minute time frame, it was giving a bearish structure. But
1 second, Anurag, sorry to interrupt you. Sorry. But last time you told that when you are seeing the chart on day trading, a day candle, You have to go back to 5 times. That is 75 minutes, right?
No, 5 and 1 combo. 5 and 1 75 में तो ट्रेड ही नहीं बनेगी, 75 में तो पोजिशनल लेना पड़ेगा आपको।
Okay, only for positional day and 75 minutes. Okay.
हाँ,
For
75
intraday,
मिनट्स
5 and 1. Okay.
हाँ, 5 and 1 में ही ट्रेड बनेगी, उसमें भी डेली नहीं बनती ट्रेड।
और
सो
15 and 5 भी बोला था ना आपने, 15 and 5 आई थिंक, 15 and 3 सॉरी।
15 एंड 3 भी कर सकते हैं, यस। सो सुरेंद्र जी,
उसमें
आपका जो
आपने नहीं किया क्या? 15 and 3 मिनट्स में आपने कुछ नहीं किया क्या लास्ट
नहीं,
वीक?
मैं उसमें ट्रेड्स कम बनती है ना, 5 मिनट में इतनी कम बनती है, तो 15 मिनट में तो और भी कम बनती है। दैट इज व्हाई आई डोंट डू दिस। बट वो जो सुरेंद्र जी आपका क्वेरी था कि मेरा बायस क्यों चेंज हुआ था बुलिश में, उसका रीजन मैं आपको बताता हूँ। ऑन द 5 मिनट आवर स्ट्रक्चर वाज बियरिश, राइट?
करेक्ट।
तो हमको इसमें ये भी देखना है, वी हैव टू लुक फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, इसके ऊपर जो हम टाइम फ्रेम विच वी आर लुकिंग, उसके ऊपर के टाइम फ्रेम में कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग डायरेक्शन तो नहीं है। सो हमने इसको 15 मिनट में देखे, 5 मिनट में वी वर लुकिंग एट, तो हम वी गो टू 15 मिनट। In the 15 minute, we can clearly see that it was market was in the bullish structure, right? So, we will be basically doing trading in 5 minutes. So, what is the probable area from where market can give some resistance to our time frame? This is the area when the market will come to this level. This is the last point for bulls to defend their position in the 15 minutes. Okay.
करेक्ट।
So once the market enters this zone, we will stop
बट ये
looking
तो
at,
ट्यूसडे आ गया ना, फ्राइडे से सीधा वी आर ऑन अ ट्यूसडे डेटा।
ये तो उससे पहले का ये फ्राइडे इज 28 नवंबर, ओके।
करेक्ट।
28 नवंबर को हम 1 दिसंबर से 5 दिसंबर के लिए मार्केट वी आर एनालाइजिंग।
ओके।
तो 15 मिनट में हम देखेंगे, 15 मिनट में मार्केट बुलिश था और 5 मिनट में बियरिश है, हमें ट्रेड लेना है, वी हैव टू ट्रेड इन द 5 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम। तो हम क्योंकि कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर है उसका 15 मिनट के साथ, हायर टाइम फ्रेम के साथ, वी विल लुक फॉर कि 15 मिनट में व्हाट इज द पॉसिबल डिमांड एरिया। जब वो मार्केट वहां पे आ जाएगा तो वी विल स्टॉप लुकिंग फॉर द बियरिश अपॉर्चुनिटीज। सो दिस इज द एरिया बिकॉज मार्केट रिस्पेक्ट्स हायर टाइम फ्रेम, राइट?
करेक्ट।
So that is why we have taken one area. अगर ये 15 मिनट में भी bearish होता, we would not have looked at it like this in this week.
Okay,
I'll
so
just
15
stop the
minutes
video.
15 minutes we are bullish. Then we are actually going from there to 5 minutes to find bearish trades, like opposite to the market.
हाँ, हमें ट्रेडिंग 5 मिनट में करना है, राइट? हम 5 मिनट और 1 मिनट का कॉम्बो यूज कर रहे हैं, ओके। सो इन द
Correct.
5 मिनट वी आर टेकिंग बियरिश ट्रेड्स, ओके। सो हम देखेंगे 15 मिनट में उसको 15 मिनट में डिमांड जोन कहाँ पे है, तो हम बियरिश से वहीं तक होंगे जब 15 मिनट का डिमांड जोन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, उसके बाद हम नहीं रहेंगे इन। अभी इसको मैं रिप्ले स्टॉप करता हूँ और इस वीक का दिखाता हूँ। Okay. In this week, we can see that 5 minute structure is bullish. Okay.
So abhi
And
you started taking trades from Monday.
Monday, हाँ. So 5 minute structure is bullish and 15 minute is also I think it's bullish. 15 minute is also bullish. Last जो structure change आया है वो green में आया है. So it is 15 minutes में भी bullish है. So we don't have any conflict of the lower time frame and higher time frame. So हम बिंदास जाएंगे अपना bullish में, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है.
करेक्ट।
ओके हम हाई और भी ऊपर के टाइम फ्रेम में देख लेते हैं, कहीं ऊपर से कोई 75 मिनट में हो सकता है बेयरिश हो, तो हम उसका सप्लाई जोन देख लें, 75 मिनट में ही बुलिश है, तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है हमें इस वीक के लिए। बट लास्ट वीक में इट हैपेंड सो कि 5 मिनट में स्ट्रक्चर वाज बियरिश एंड इन द 15 मिनट इट वाज बुलिश। सो हम बियरिश को कहाँ तक देखेंगे, हम उस एरिया तक देखेंगे जहां पे 15 मिनट का डिमांड जोन स्टार्ट हो।
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
ओके,
बट उसका रिस्क थोड़ा ज्यादा नहीं हो जाता उस ट्रेड का?
किसका रिस्क नहीं ज्यादा होगा?
Risk in the sense like the probability of not hitting your take profit and then like hitting more stop losses?
नहीं, उसका रिस्क ज्यादा नहीं होता क्योंकि मार्केट क्या होता है ना कि अपने वो लास्ट उस एरिया तक जाता है और अगर वो वहां तक जाएगा तो फिर वो आपको 1:2 का देता हुआ चला जाएगा क्योंकि मार्केट कभी एक डायरेक्शन में नहीं जाता है, ऐसे नहीं जाएगा कभी भी। ऐसा सिंगल उसमें नहीं जाएगा। मार्केट अगर बुलिश है तो पूरा ऐसे नहीं जाएगा कभी भी। ठीक है, तो वो जाएगा तो ऐसे ही ऐसे जाएगा, ऐसे जाएगा, ऐसे जाएगा, ऐसे जाएगा।
Okay.
तो उसमें यू विल कीप ऑन गेटिंग योर प्रॉफिट्स एंड ऑब्वियसली देयर वुड बी सम रिस्क इन इट, बट उसका कुछ कर नहीं सकते क्योंकि एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू हैव टू डिसाइड योर टाइम फ्रेम। कुछ तो रखना ही पड़ेगा हमें टाइम फ्रेम। 5 मिनट रखेंगे, 15 मिनट, 75 मिनट।
Hmm.
तो उसका ऊपर का टाइम फ्रेम तो हमेशा उसको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट करेगा। तो व्हाट वी डू, वी ट्राई टू मार्क उसके ऊपर के टाइम फ्रेम का वो जोन मार्क कर लेते हैं जहां पे हम नो ट्रेडिंग जोन कर लेते हैं अपने उसके लिए, या फिर हम रिवर्स ट्रेड ले लेंगे। So that is how you tackle it.
Okay.
And Anurag, when you are taking a trade, are you taking only options buy trade or even the contra option sell trade?
I
Which is
only
it?
sell options. I don't take option buying.
Acha.
I only sell options. I don't buy options.
The contra, this one, you will sell it.
हाँ
Okay.
हाँ हाँ. For example, if I have to take a base trade, I'll sell call.
Mm-hmm. ATM का sell call sell करें.
Mm-hmm. Because SMC does not predict the momentum. It might predict the direction, but
Right.
it hardly predicts the momentum. So option buying के लिए you need momentum in your
Momentum.
direction.
Yes.
Otherwise you might bleed.
सीता डिके वगैरह हो गया. तो तभी आप लाइव मार्केट में हम कर सकते हैं ना एज ए ग्रुप 2-3 guys people. Where are
Live
you
market
available
में
now?
actually it would be slightly difficult because along with SMC I track a lot of other things because in SMC you get mostly 3 or 4 trades in a week. So बाकी उसके लिए I have to track a lot of other things and everything I do, सारा का सारा डिस्क्रिशनरी करता हूँ। तो फिर उसमें फिर वो हो जाता है, मेरे को काफ़ी चीज़ें ट्रैक करनी पड़ती है, तो थोड़ा-सा रहता है। कभी ऐसा पॉसिबल होगा तो वी कैन डू इट, 1 डे और 2 डे वी कैन डू इट, कोई प्लान कर लेते हैं।
प्रोबेबली एक दिन कभी लाइव मार्केट में अगर और कोई है तो प्रोबेबली कोई पूछ रहे थे ना सुरेंद्र right?
यस यस वी कैन प्लान ऑन वन वन डे और 2, मतलब कोई भी एक दिन सेलेक्ट करके उस दिन वी कैन सिट एंड ट्राई टू लुक फ्रॉम द एसएमसी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू अदर, देख सकते हैं उसको।
ठीक है. Good.
सो दैट्स इट, दैट्स ऑल। और एक बैंक निफ्टी का ट्रेड बना था, मैंने आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड इन माय प्रीवियस फर्स्ट क्लास। उस समय तक वो ट्रेड बना नहीं था। सम पीपल हैव आल्सो टेकन दैट ट्रेड, दे मैसेज्ड मी। सो अभी तक तो वो ट्रेड सही आ रहा है, टारगेट हिट नहीं हुआ बट डायरेक्शन आ रही है। वो पोजिशनल ट्रेड था। Is there any doubt about anything? Then we can, otherwise we'll call it a day. This was the trade in Bank Nifty on 25th November when I took the session. So उस समय this was the inducement fees. Closing was above inducement and after that it took out this level with a gap. So at that point of time the trade was not actually developed. So this was marked, this zone was marked over here. This was the inducement fee. इसको रिप्ले कर लो, थोड़ा बेटर समझ में आएगा। And now we'll shift to, since it's a daily time frame, we'll shift to a 75 minutes. Since it's a positional trade, so we'll have to wait market to break this swing with a fair value gap. We'll wait for market to break this swing. Instead, it created another swing. Now this swing will become important. We'll wait for market to break this swing with a fair value gap. See, it broke. It has broken this level with a gap. So we'll mark this entire level. And we'll take the entry once the market comes back in this level. So since it's a positional trade and the SLs are big, so in this style we recommend not to take entry at the start of the zone. Instead, you can take the entry at the middle of the zone. From here, we will take the entry if the market comes over here. See, it didn't come. यहाँ पे हमारा एंट्री बना इस जगह पे was yes टारगेट तो ऊपर में है 1:2 में कुछ अभी फिलहाल यहाँ पे चल रहा है मार्केट टारगेट नहीं होगा सेल नहीं होगा और किसी को कुछ कंफ्यूजन है अदरवाइज हम इसको बंद कर देते हैं अबाउट जी कभी आप बताइएगा कभी लाइव करना हो तो देखेंगे अगर पॉसिबल होगा वी कैन डू
डेफिनेटली मंडे को अगर
मंडे मत रखिएगा मे बी ट्यूजडे और
वेडनेसडे करेंगे ट्यूजडे तो रेटर ये रहता है ना बैंक निफ्टी का सॉरी निफ्टी का
निफ्टी का एक्सपायरी रहता है राइट यस वेडनेसडे
कमिंग वेडनेसडे थैंक यू देन
ठीक है चलो थैंक यू हैप्पी वीकेंड
Thanks, Anurag.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you all. Thank you.